What's up, everybody? This is PhillyRon of MUTtips.com, your one-stop shop for Madden Ultimate Team tips, tricks, collection info, and card reviews. Our goal is to make your MUT experience awesome. And with that, guys, I want to get in front of you today and bring forward a debate that has been going on over the last week or so, and it's been on Twitter, it's been on Facebook, as well as the EA forums and the MUT Evolution forums. All right, basically you have two trains of thoughts right here. It's bolded out here. How difficult do you want it to be to obtain a 99 overall possible team? However, the underlying theme with that is basically take 99 rated cards out of the game or have them so rare that it mimics FIFA. On the other side, you have me and a lot of the gameplay guys. I won't even say that. You have other guys who believe that you should be able to pay for top tier packs like legend packs to accelerate your team at the pace you want. So I don't believe that you should touch anything on the game right now because the pack purchasing is fine and the card rarity is actually fine. But let's go on to some of the responses. You have this guy here named Dark Alpha from MUT Evolution who says the problem with having high rating cards is that they reduce diversity and force a lot of must cards. With the high ratings, it makes it an active disadvantage to not use the cards that are so great. But in MUT 12, the game boiled down to position collection players. Every team was basically the same. Here and with most games that have high 99s, it is the same way. It's not that high ratings equal terrible, it's just that when you have great cards like that, it reduces the game. Right now, if your offense doesn't have a Tony G or Barry Sanders, it just doesn't compete. What? Because look at my offense right here, and I got Julio Jones, Mike Wallace, Jerry Rice, no Megatron out there, and 2-star Shannon Sharp. I have Tony G as my second tight end, but I start Sharp. Let's go on. Let's continue on. All right, so what I come out and say is, first I'd like to say hello to everyone. I have major concerns with some of the things mentioned, but want to read through everything before I basically make a statement. There is no right or wrong way to enjoy Madden. It would be wrong to try and force anyone to adhere to what I think is the right way or what others may think is the right way. The game is meant to be is meant for enjoyment. Any attempt to take enjoyment from others is blatantly wrong. So Rockets come back, and again, this has been the spirit of debate. Rockets come back, and I want you to focus on something he says. I want to use a good team. I just want to feel like I earned it. I want the sense of accomplishment when I finally get a high overall squad because it was a challenge to get there. It was just far too easy to get to a top tier guy like any of the 99 Sharps or whatever this year. And I come out and say, I understand your logic on how you want to play the game, but that still represents one way of play. I play MUT for head-to-head games and for collections. The value of cards means nothing to me if it doesn't perform that way on the game. And for me, the only feeling of accomplishment comes from actual competition. Card collecting is fun, but I only collect cards to get better cards. Like the tight end collection, neither reward performs like my 2-star Sharp. And in all honesty, they shouldn't, because a Hall of Fame player should be a better card. Rarity will always be in the game. And DaGrandChampion comes out and just says, listen, EA should just implement the software that they use to do ranking games so that you can keep like teams playing each other. And I actually think that's a real good thought, because if I have a 99 team, you shouldn't really be playing me if you got a 78. All right, so what I want to do is I want to pull forward messages that were sent to me by video from DaGrandChampion. He put this question out to his membership, which is about 5 or 6 different list, basically accounts that he has. Again, I've helped run tournaments with him for Ultimate Team, and we just put this question out to our membership. I was locked out of my account last week, so I couldn't do anything or pull any info from anybody. So he sent this information out there, and these are some of the responses that came back. I don't want to really influence how you look at this as far as what people are saying, so I'm not going to read their messages because I believe voice inflection can basically sway things a certain way. I believe that's the same thing that you can do with stats when you're saying that, hey, I got 50 to 1 or this or that. Stats can say whatever you want them to say if you don't provide the full context of that. If you're getting information from a certain area, then of course you can dictate what that number says. We don't control anything that our membership says, so we just put it out there, and as you can see, good or bad, we let it all come back. My opinion, this is my opinion, is that the current system is fine. Rare cards such as the ones that I have on my team, which is the limited edition Andre Johnson that I pulled probably within like the first month that it came out. They put it out. I spent like $200 in Microsoft points in order to get that card. I basically just pulled packs and I got that card out of a bundle. That's a rare card. Drew Brees for a long time was a rare card. Tom Brady was a rare card. That 98 +1 Pat Willis when the game released was an extremely rare card. So EA has been doing a good job with keeping cards rare. It's just that when legends are involved, I guess people feel some type of way about that. But my opinion on legends need to always be higher rated than the regular version cards because they're legends. They're Hall of Famers. They're heroes. There's no way that a John Mackey should be on the same level as a Tony G. I don't care how you feel about it. That's just not right. John Mackey has a body of work that says he was an elite, awesome, amazing tight end. He's a Hall of Fame tight end. All right, Shannon Sharpe has a body of work that says he is a great tight end. So you can't be upset when that card is put out as an ultimate. I believe it was like an ultimate legend collection in the beginning of the game, and if you collected those card pieces and did the collection, you were able to get a 2-star Shannon Sharpe. You know, that card is extremely valuable to me. I still play with it. I don't just swap cards out because a new card has come out. I've always said that my reason with playing this game is for gameplay. And what that means is I don't care what the stats on the card says, it's how the players perform on the field. Honest with yourself, you know that that Barry Sanders, I got the cover for Barry Sanders. He still fumbles, so that makes him a liability. So sometimes I have to put in my AP over him or my Walter Payton over him. And the Tony G, even though that's a very good, highly rated, highly static card, he tends to drop the ball when he gets hit. That's why I use my 2-star Shannon Sharpe. So stats mean things, but it doesn't mean as much as what some try to put into it. It's all about how they perform in actual gameplay for me, because I actually take this team out to compete. But real quick, I want to show you guys my actual team just so I can show you diversity in the game. Take a look at my offense. You can see my left tackle is Jordan Gross, Gene Upshaw, left guard, center Jeff Saturday, Steve Hutchinson, Jason Peters, Felton, and Barry Sanders. Go to my receivers. You got Julio Jones, Mike Wallace, Jerry Rice, Shannon Sharpe, 2-star, and that most feared Aaron Rodgers. Let's go ahead and take a look at my cornerbacks. My corners, you can see Ronnie Lott, Asamoah, Deion Sanders, Ed Reed, and Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is a big hitter. And my special teams is Blanda, Walter Payton, Sandcastle, Blanda, Lee is my punter, Kevin White is my long snapper, and AP is my third down back. Have a great week in gaming, guys, but please share your comments as well. Take care.